What is up, everybody? Ace here, and I'm back on the Jsano fan server, and we are in my little library, which been adding stuff to. Got a whole double chest full of books and paper items. Yeah, so library. I don't think I talk about my builds that much, but the library is full of just books and papers and maps of things that I find around on the server. So I owe you diamonds, this lemons one, all kinds of different things. Here's my my MVP number. Yep, 1,000 Hours Club number. Turn and close this window. I left it open to cool things off because today's a pretty hot day. It's it was 75 degrees today, Fahrenheit, which is really weird for New England. And to make things more interesting is that tomorrow it's gonna snow. So it's gonna be a change of 30 degrees basically. We're gonna drop to about 35, and then it'll snow in the evening. So as you can see, I have absolutely nothing on me, and that's because I just died. I've died twice, actually, between last recording and this one. The first one, I actually went to the end with Smidge and did some Ender City exploring. I died once with some bad armor, and then I was able to salvage everything and continue exploring. Here's the church, which you can find the original copy of the path. Actually, no, it's not the original. I think the original is still in my ender chest, but there's a copy in there. But the second time, just now, I was mining obsidian actually down in my little mine area, and I think I think the water didn't extend far enough for the block I was breaking or something, or maybe it was one of those old-fashioned glitches. I wasn't really sure, but I fell into the lava and couldn't find my way out. I got stuck under the obsidian and burned to death. So everything is gone. So yeah, bad news is I lost my sword, my picks, and my bow. Good news is that I was not using my good armor or anything like that. And this here is a little update. I am. This is a result of the End City exploring I did with Smidge. I was going to record that, but I ended up not. That's weird. Huh. And, but we got a lot of loot, including a bunch of shulker boxes, so I went and made my own little storage area with all of them. So these ones here, up to about this point somewhere, yeah, see, drop shop, gold. These are all, these ones here are all from the end cities, and then these ones are ones I've had already. And the way these work is the top name on the sign corresponds to the outer shulks, and the bottom name goes to these ones. So yeah, outside, inside, outside, inside. So slabs, stair, or planks. That's actually backwards. That should be slabs, that should be planks. Let's fix that. Wood, slabs, oops, slab. Wood, planks. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, luckily this stuff is in here. I'm glad I put these away. See, I got a second elytra and stuff. I do have a water bucket, which is good. I'm not going to put that armor on, because if you noticed, I'm wearing, or I was wearing, just normal everyday items. Shop, important items. This one has some stuff I could use. Yeah, I'll use that. I'm not going to use this armor, but the rest of that's going to go into the 2-diamond block shop. And then, here we go, armor, shirts, hats. Let's see. Oh, that one looks good. Matter of fact, we could use this bone to make it a white shirt. Yeah. Oh, no, I like it. Actually sounds like cloth. Protection 1, fire protection, projectile 3. I'll wear this one. And then these are pants and boots, gold. Projectile 4 and breaking 2 sounds pretty good. And scout sneakers. Didn't we have Tims? Yeah, we'll put our Tims on. I think I could make them white, right? Yeah, white Tims. Don't think that's a thing, but we got it. We are without a pickaxe, though, which is kind of unfortunate. Do I have extras in here? I have 1. Unbreaking and mending. I guess I'll use that. For now. I don't expect to do any mining for now, so we'll just use it in case we need something. But, actually, the primary thing we're going to talk about is the Jsano fan server award ceremony. We are definitely going to do it. It was overwhelmingly positive opinion on the matter. So yeah, we're gonna go through with it. So the way it's gonna work is starting probably around the time this episode comes out. Matter of fact, this episode should mark when the first category will be up for nominations. Basically what will happen is every week, every Friday, there will be nominations for a category. And each category will... What am I trying to say? There'll be a new category each week, and you can nominate stuff that fit the category description. And then by Monday, nominations will turn into finalist voting, in which you can vote on your top 3 favorites from that category. And then on Wednesday, I will announce who the finalists are, and then Friday we just start all over again. I need food. Let's have some bread. I'm gonna get fish ready as a backup. Sell my street cred cookies from like both Christmases, so I'm pretty sure some of those have gone stale. Oh, I don't have a bow. Let's fix that. Bow. Yeah, we don't have any really good ones. Just power 3 and breaking 3 sounds good. Get some arrows going. So yeah, there are 11 categories this season. There was going to be 10, but then I thought of a new one, and that's why we got this paper. Unfortunately, I can't. I don't have the levels to name this paper, but all the categories are here in the chest. So, favorite build, Jsano band server, which is a gimmicky one. I'll talk about that in a minute. Best meme or running gag on the server. Favorite JFS member, most epic UHC moment or battle, funniest UHC moment, favorite prank, favorite non-fan server let's play, favorite non-let's play video, and favorite JFS let's play. The one that I am going to add into that is favorite fan server UHC intro, since a lot of those tend to happen. I'm at a loss of what to do. I guess we'll deliver the items to the block shop, I guess. The 2DB shop. So yeah, let's talk about a few of them. If I can remember them all. I'll just do this. So let's see. We're going to talk about the one that's going up now last. And if I don't explain it well enough, there will be a written description, probably in a Reddit post. Because I've actually tried to record something like this a few times over, and every time was just like an absolute failure to speak. So, we'll walk. I am working on this. As part of the content that I was working on while talking. Dang. That's a good shot. So yeah, Jsano band server. A fun little gimmicky thing. You just nominate someone who you feel like would fit best into a band server and why. It does not have to be a serious reason why. As a matter of fact, no serious entries are allowed. Jesus Christ. Or Dimitri. That doesn't fit too well. Because he's not... Anyways. I'll think of something for that. But yeah, so... Yeah, you just think of someone who should be on the band server and why. No serious entries allowed. Also, somebody took my cactuses out of my anti-cactus god machine. I have a feeling I know who it was, but that's okay. Speaking of cactus god, if we can go off topic for a little bit. Seems like they got a new follower in Dennis. I'm not trying to get into that, so we're just gonna... Yeah, I've created enough of a mess trying to get Sjano19 to go on that little adventure, so I'm not even gonna bother. So, yeah, so there's that. Oh, what was the other gimmicky one? How come I have to forget these now? Favorite JFS Let's Play is an easy one. You know, just a series on the fan server. Though I'm probably going to put like an episode minimum. So like I think Cielo did 1 episode. So that would not count because it's only 1 video. And there'll be a deadline for I'd probably say that if it does not already exist, then it's not eligible. So people can't like rush to make videos just to make the award ceremony. Still gotta be voted as a finalist, anyways. Non-JFS LP is anything not on the fan server, so you know, modded or like Far Cry or Destroy All Humans or something like that would count. Favorite single video, that was kind of a tough one to think of if people have a lot of videos. Obviously it's got to be from somebody on the server, and it can be any single video on their channel for whatever reason they can think of. I think we got another purchase here. I think Mixon stopped by. Yep, and bought some stuff. So we're just gonna add these in. I know Bane of Arthropods is not exactly desirable, but there you go. Oh, these two could be combined. Really? Those are good boots. You know, I'm just gonna put all the armor in here. It's random bits. Projectile for protection 3, fire protection 3, unbreaking 3, so this one can combine. That's good boots. Blast 4, and then blast and binding. So there's a lot of stuff, but kinda, I'll put the gas tiers up there. I think I already picked up the payment. Yeah. So I got 2 sales from that. So yeah, those are those. That's 4. Favorite build is the one we're going to talk about in a minute. Fan favorite, fans to remember is someone that everybody seems to like for whatever reason. Either they're really helpful on the server, really nice persons, you know, something like that. It's kind of like the biggest heart category that we did last time. I just kind of put it in a different name. Funniest UHC moment is kind of self-explanatory. Gotta be in a JFS Let's Play, JFS UHC. So yeah, you can do that. Same thing for most epic moment. It's gotta be in a JFS UHC. Preferably a battle. Unless there's another epic moment that you can think of that's not a battle. For these, you kind of gotta, if you can find for pretty much any category, if you can find some sort of video proof to fit it, that would be very helpful. So, if you find a funniest UHC moment, link to it if you can, in some sort. Preferably, any sort of video evidence would be eligible. Ace is fighting Cielo and falling into a hole in UHC 13, while was probably really funny. No, I don't think anybody recorded that. So if there's no footage of that existing, then I can't really put it up for nomination because there's no proof of it in existence. Even though a lot of people witnessed it, there's no like video proof for anyone else to see, I guess. So JFS UHC intros, same concept. Has to be a fan server UHC. And for all these UHC ones, they go back to UHC Season 6. So Season 6 to Season 16 are basically the eligible seasons. I'm basically doing anything that exists in the Season 3 world, and Season 6 was the first one we did in the Season 3 world. Here's Dennis's new shop. It's kind of like my old Armor for Blocks shop, where you donate armor and get like iron, gold, or diamond blocks in return. You give him stuff, and you can take a diamond. So it's pretty neat. I don't have stuff on me, so. Interestingly enough, there's like one of these red sand somewhere over here somewhere. And it's like, I got my red sand shop over there, I guess. That might actually be a more, so you could like buy from here and sell there if the price is better. I should check that, make sure there's a profit. You could turn a profit. You could buy from one shop and sell to another. See if I can find it. Red sand. So it's a diamond per stack. Or no. 2 stacks for a diamond. Okay. That might actually be right around the same price over here. So yeah, and I'm probably forgetting 1 or 2 categories. I used to have a sticky note. Do I still have it? No, I do not. But, actually I could bring up a file of it if I really wanted to. Just gotta go over hither. JFS build, we'll mention that. Let's play, non-let's play, single video. Prank, yes, prank on the server in the Season 3 world. That's how that has to work. It has to be some sort of video or picture proof. So if you have a screenshot of it, or a video of it, or someone has a reaction video, then it'll be eligible. In situations like this, yeah, 2 diamonds per slot. So it's actually 2 diamonds per stack. Then you trade in 2 diamonds per stack, 2 stacks to get a diamond back. So you would have to, yeah, you have a net loss of 3 diamonds in that sense. Okay. Oh yes, best meme slash running gag. This one's kind of sounds a little tricky. It's basically any like running gag joke on the server created on the server within the group. So things like the Mix Sun, which I don't have, or Cactus God, which arguably isn't a meme, or what else? Things like that would be eligible. Just running gag things, and I guess it's kind of hard to pinpoint who originates it. So I guess the person that would win the award would either be whoever primarily uses it, like Sjano19 uses Cactus God, or whoever the meme is directed towards, like Mix Sun is directed towards Mixin. So it kind of worked like that. Good, I got some levels. We can go back. I think that's all of them. I actually went through pretty much all of the things. Except for JFS build. That's the one that's going to go first. Jsano fan server builds, they have to exist on this vanilla server. It cannot be on any other server. I actually have the stuff here. Yeah, must be currently built or in progress. So you cannot start building it now that you've seen this video. Unfinished builds are eligible. Even if they are unfinished. Like, this could count, even though there's nothing in it. Must be a single structure, so cities like Sjano19 and Sustiga as a whole cannot be eligible. However, a building within the city is eligible, so the church in Sjano19 can count. So, can be a community build, like the Nether Hub. But not a community project like Dang City. So basically what that means is Spawn Town itself cannot be eligible, but like an item within it can. However, a single structure like the Nether Hub is eligible because it's one singular structure, if that makes sense. Spawn Town is a collection of structures, so is Dang City. And this is the big rule to it. To limit any clutter and so I don't have to sift through like hundreds of nominations, you can only nominate two. You can only have you can have two nominations per person. So you can nominate one of your own, or you can nominate two of your own, two of someone else's, or one of each. So you cannot nominate every single building in Sjano19 or Sustiga. I thought Aces and said Sjano19 in that in that moment. But yeah, you can't pick every building in Sustiga. You gotta pick your two favorites. Or you can pick one of yours and one of someone else's. I think my nomination... I'm definitely gonna put one of my own. Because I gotta do that. I would probably put... Even though we don't go there anymore... I'll probably put the hockey stadium up for nomination, simply because it is a huge build. I wish I could put my, I guess theoretically I could put my battleship up for nomination, except that it's only, it's an unfinished hull of a boat, and while I could nominate it, there's a pretty low chance that it will actually win as is, so I don't know who I would put for someone else, but as usual, if your nomination is one that someone else already nominated, you can pick something else and just thumb up their nomination to, I guess, second that vote. So yeah, as usual, voting starts Friday, which will probably be when this video comes out, so it starts now, and ends sometime on Monday whenever I get around to tallying up nominations. or whenever I get around to preparing the finalist voting. So finalist voting starts whenever I get around to it, basically, and whenever I get around to it on Wednesday, I'll try to do it in the evening, like late in the evening. And yeah, finalist voting, you pick 3 of your favorites from the list. Those 3 become official finalists, and we will do finalist voting when all when all finalists are. Let me rephrase that. We'll do winning votes after all finalists have been chosen for each category, and we will find out who the winners are at the award ceremony itself. And the award ceremony won't happen for a couple months. I'm hoping to line it up with the very end of the Season 3 world. JFS, UHC, intro. Kind of like what I did with the last one. Let's put these in here for now. That way we can, that way it just fits. It's fitting. So yeah, I think I stumbled through that at least halfway coherently. If nothing makes sense, just look for the Reddit post, and should explain it a lot better than how I did it. But yeah, so what should I talk about real quick? We got a few minutes. UHC Season 16 is continuing on. We're nearing the end. Let's see, today is, as I'm recording this, it is Wednesday. This is an episode Thursday, and this will come out Friday. So that'd be episode 7, which means we have reached the city. And yeah, I had my little bit of a flub at the end of episode 6. Seems to happen a lot. I get these like late game mess ups where I do something stupid or something stupid happens to me, and I take some damage from it. What could be a really good run, probably a better run, ends or gets compromised with a dumb decision. But yeah, found our teammates, made our way to the city. Now we're just kind of hanging out and waiting to see what happens. So nearing the end. It's pretty crazy that only one person has died so far. Very reminiscent of Season 5, where only one person died very early on. So I should sleep in here. That way, when I wake up after I die, very first thing I do is walk into lava. It's perfect. Okay, that should do for this episode. Oops. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching, and I shall see you all next time.
Sure, go ahead.
Everyone's on the team except Sailor.
Why? Only one loves a hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me smash.
And only has to use up to centals and armor.
Wow. So, we're destroyed.
Can we actually have now? I can't do that anymore.
Yeah. Question, what do you guys thought of like a water world UC? Water world UC?
I'm going to go with you. Okay, so I'm going to like Dolphin Team and stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
So I'm highly opinion on what's going on in that bit.
I mean, even like help was like a thing.
The final fight, we find boats.
Oh, god, yeah. Yeah, it'd be horrible.
So this one has a biodome option, so you can like have exactly like 40 biodomes, or something. You can do that.
Put it in the water.
And we can put it on the water.
That would be interesting.
There's a different character in Minecraft you can do, every single unique character. Some of them would be rather. Basically Hunger Games.
Okay.